Right then, how are you doing? Alright. I've just discovered something on the BBC's that I've been trying to discover for a long time. It's called refresh. What it means is you can draw, you can CLS, you can clear the screen, we can turn off the refresh. What it does is it stops refreshing the screen. It refreshes a screen in the background memory. So you can build that screen up and then you can just dump it onto the screen so it doesn't flicker like this. This is what happens when you haven't got. I'm trying to draw some grids, look. And when you CLS it takes that long to build the screen up that you're going to get this flicker. So I'll just put the right. So you want to turn the refresh on just before the CLS, look. So you want it. Oh, that's put a number. Oh God, running out of numbers. Look, let's give it 8, 7. So 1, 3. Oh, wait a minute. Refresh off at 1, 3, 6. Then you've got to put this star there. Look, refresh off. So that'll mean nothing will touch the screen, hopefully. It's not changed colour, has it? So really you want to refresh it and then return refresh off, I should imagine, is that right? One, 3, 5, refresh off. Have I spelled that right? Oh dear. We'll see if it gets any clearer anyway. Yes, it's working. Can you see it moving slightly? In fact, I think I'll see it better if we change these steps so the grid's a bit, change it to 30 lot, and then that to 30, and then this to 29. You should see what I mean now. Oh, look at that! It's so smooth. So now on the video game, you can just do this, and you ain't got to worry about deleting bits and it flickering. Oh, I'm so happy. Let's try it a different lot. Show you a bit. Let's try it at 50. So I'm quite happy about this. If I've had this 40 years ago, then I would have been. Life would have been so much easier. So let's try it without the refresh, just to let you see how important it is. So it still works, but it's just flickery, isn't it? So at the bottom of the screen, when it's all finished printing, we're going to put 13196. I'm going to put refresh, then 197. We're going to put refresh off. Oh, I'm going to spell it right. And that should just instantly clear the game up, which is quite amazing, isn't it? We'll get rid of that flickery rem because that's not needed anymore. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it still works. And it's no flicker whatsoever, look. I mean, that is. Oh gosh. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, I'm really happy. Right, the next thing is to get the full screen, but I think we're going to leave that for a bit. We're going to get an asteroid up next. Let's get some asteroids up. Right, to add the asteroids, we're going to just put the X and Y in for a start. We're going to put in the dimension array, which is, instead of one single variable, it's multiple variables, but with the same name, but with a oh god, how to explain this? But with a letter after the a number after the letter. So, you'll see. So we're going to go with G. We're going to have 20 asteroids. See how that works. Look. Save on space. We're going to just H20. So that's the X and Y position for the asteroids. We're going to put in the speed, X and Y speed of the asteroids in J and K. Pardon me. Pardon me again. Oh dear, look at who's doing that. Look. That's that lager. It's cheap lager. Not on enough money, us programmers. And right, so we'll just leave it there. We'll need some more variables, but we'll just do that for the time being. Then we need to set the variables up. Let's put it at line 30 because I put it at line 90 because that might be a starting position for the level. So we'll put 4n equals 0 to 19 because it's not. Oh no! What have I done? Bloody touch screens, I hate them, don't you? Because it's not 1 to 20, it's 0 to 19. So, okay, 91. Let Gn, so you see, look, Gn. So when in the end it starts on 0, so Gn 0 is the first variable, Gn 1 is the second variable, Gn goes up to 20, so Gn's got 20 variables. And we're going to put equal rand 2200. I wonder if that'll work. No, it's not. We need to put that in brackets. The rand's not changed colour, so that should be in brackets. Yeah, there you go, look. Dogs are off again next door. Right, and H. Oh, what am I doing now? Look, dogs will put me off. It starts the whole neighbourhood off, you know, in a minute, the whole lot will go in. Right, so Y as the axis is about 1000. I'll keep it at 1000. And we're going to leave the next, we'll put next n there, look, so that'll create the random positions of the asteroids on the screen. So let's move down to let's move the camera down a bit. Right, so go past all the spaceship bit. We'll go to 180. We're going to have to move the numbers out, you know, we're going to run out of room. So we're going to do circle fill. I'm going to put 4n equals 0 to 19. So that'll go through each of the asteroids. What's happened there? Has my glass out? Oh yeah. What have we done there? Bloody hell. 0 to 19. 182 circle fill of solid circles. If you just wanted a round circle, you just put circles. But since we've got this new graphics thing going on, right then, G N dash H N, and then the size of the circle. So we're just going to go for 30 30 at the minute. 185, let's say. Next then. Right, let's try that then. Oh, look at that, look. Looks like my face with blackheads. Sorry. So at the minute this will just crash through the asteroids and delete them, I think. No, it won't. Hey, look at that. That's beautiful. That is amazing. So now we've got to put some... I really am impressed with this new thing. So now we want to put some movement on them, on the asteroids. Yeah, so oh gosh, where have I gone? There it is. I'll just keep adding the other two variables for the directions just here. I'm going to put them random, but this is a bit more difficult because you go random, not just one direction, you've got to go random both directions, so you just put random 1 minus random 1. So that'll give you either one direction or the other direction. That makes sense. Did it for the y-axis. Oh, you can increase this if the speed's not quick enough. So now we've got to go down to the asteroid to make it move. So we've got to put all these commands at the spaceship add in with the border controls. Just here, I don't know if you can see that, I'll just move it down a bit. So we'll try and keep all the asteroid stuff down the bottom here, look, that's where we are now. But running out of room already. You can press the renumber button up here, where is it, that one there, and it'll renumber it all. Hopefully it'll do the go-tos commands. There's only one anyway at the minute. But anyway, so we've got to put let G is the GN. Also, it's got to go inside. I suppose you could put it inside the other one, couldn't you? Let's keep it separate. 190. You're going to run out of room with lines anyway soon. Let's G, so you're letting X, each X of the asteroid plus the offset. Well, it's not offset, it's what's moving in the X direction. And you do the same for the Y direction. Sometimes it's better not to talk when you do this. Right then, oh there we go, look. That's why it's best not to talk. But you lot were looking at it going, ah, look at him, look, he's an idiot. He's done it again. Right then, so let's run that, shall we? See if the asteroids move. Oh great. The bloody things are moving about now, look. But hopefully they're all going to go, because we've got no sideward control. Once it go off the side. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is change them to not solid, because we are doing a wireframe game, aren't we? So let's get rid of this circle fill. Let's see if it looks more 1980s. Yeah, that's better look, isn't it? Obviously we'll change the size of them, and let's have a crash, let's go through an asteroid. There you see, look. That's perfect. Right, the next thing then is to let's have a think about what to do next. Yeah, we've got to have a variable to say whether the asteroid is destroyed or alive, basically. So we're going to call it L20. So there's 20 asteroids, and then we'll put it in there, look. 95. Oh, dim. Yeah, no, sorry. Right, so all the asteroids are turned on. What am I doing there? Right then, I've just completely ballsed up, look. I've only drunk 6 cans. I'm on my 6th can of lager, so obviously things are starting to go wrong here. Burping, look. So the asteroids are turned on, so you've got to come down to the bottom. It's the asteroid bit, and then we're going to use an if command here, look. Oh gosh. Right, so we're going to bypass all this if it's not turned on. Right then, this is why you should, I'm using too many ends. Should use different symbols. Oh dear, look. Right, let's go to 179 if L, no, not N, is it? No, oh gosh. Let's do it here, look. Inside here, we'll just use a bypass. If Ln equals 1, yeah. Then, so if it's not alive, then it'll just not do that. So that just stops. Yeah, you've got to put it out. So it's moving the asteroid. If run out of lines, let's change that to 189. $190. I'm going to renumber it in a minute, I think. Now there's a bloody mosquito. If Ln equals 0, then go to 193. I love go-tos. Everybody hates them nowadays. I don't know what's going on. Must be these new woke programmers. They don't like go subs, they don't like go-tos. What sort of this? Oh, can you? Right. So then, say if the asteroid's not working on, it'll just bypass that and go to there. Go back to the beginning. Same with that 4N loop. If it's the other way round, if the asteroid's on, then it'll. Anyway, we'll try it out, and then we'll try turning them off, and I'll show what I mean. Yeah, the asteroids are there, look. Go to the top, turn the asteroids off. And they are. Put that to 0, run it, no asteroids hopefully. They're no asteroids, they're all dead. In which case, you'd have in the program, if asteroids equal 0, then go to the finish. Get extra life. And a glass of lager, probably. Yeah, that might be a good idea actually. I might try that in a minute. So next thing we've got to do is we've got to put the border in. So when the asteroids go over the edge, they come down the bottom, which is quite easy. We'll probably copy and paste it off the spaceship one, which is, where's the spaceship one for doing that? That's down there, look. So it's only 4 lines. We put them in there, just below that. Yeah, so this function refresh. What happens? Oh dear, I've got this CLS in the wrong location. I think I need to put it up just before it. 195 CLS, because it clears the screen, then it refreshes it with the screen that was in the back memory, which you've put in there up here. Because when you go refresh off, it goes back to the beginning and it starts printing all this, but this is printed all into the back memory screen, and then when you press refresh, that's all just instantly blasted onto the screen. And well, we'll just find out. Should we just press run? Ah, no. I'll tell you what, I'll just put it back, shall I? Just put it back and shut up. Because obviously don't know what I'm talking about. I mean, there you go, look. Try it now. There you see. I don't know what was I talking about. Whew. Let's get these asteroids sorted out and then go to bed. Where's that gone to? I can't get the arrow down there, look. Sorry about this. 194. If G is greater right, then I'll just do this one then. I'll tell you what, just press this button up the top, look, and renumber it all because it's run out of space. See what happens. Yeah. Oh yes, look at that, look. Who's down here? Look. Oh gosh, got loads of room now. Huh. Yeah, go on then. Oh, no H now, look. H for the y-axis. So if H is greater than, we're going for 1000, aren't we? What are we doing N for? Oh, I haven't put a bloody for-n loop at the beginning. Okay, we'll do that in a minute then. In a minute, sorry. Keeps catching me out, that button does. Is that right? Looks okay. Right, let's put a for-n loop at the beginning. 539 for n equals 0 to 19. just going to put this here. Look, I can't be mucking about. Right, let's try it out. Right, let's keep your eye on the asteroids. See if they disappear. What's happened? Missing at line 5552. 552. Oh yeah, look who's done that, look. I bet you lot see that again, didn't you? Didn't say out. Yeah, that's it then. So let's speed them up a bit, because it is to speed them asteroids up, just for the temporarily speed them up. So go to the top, where it says REM 1, let's put them on REM 5, just because it's late at night. And this will be hardest level when you get the game going. You say you just, there you go, look, that's a difficult level. They're all coming back. Well, it's jumping a bit now. Right, so tomorrow night, well, next time, I'll be putting the crash. Can you see that? To do the crash collision detection, the best way I can think of. I'll tell you what, I'll just change the angle of the camera. Yeah, so that's where the spaceship's going to be, that's where the asteroid's going to be. We're going to have to triangulate the distance between them, like that, depending on the size of the asteroid and the spaceship. So that's the next job. Oh dear, not looking forward to it. There's the equation, look, to triangulate the distance between them. You could just do it a basic way, but it's, rather than a square, it's best to do it on an actual distance, isn't it? Right, and thank you for watching. Have a good week.